Hello, it's a evening after work and I'm going to watch the latest Mariam video. We are going to play a game. I'm going to talk about a new palettes that are going to be released by Chanel. I think you have seen them already on Instagram. But what I will do is showing edited palettes, edited by me, and I'll show you swatches. I asked a nice girl on Instagram that showed already the palettes, the permission to show in my video the swatches. So I have her permission, but she asked me not to tag her, not to mention her. So once these palettes are released, then you will find her Instagram channel on the description box. And then we'll share with you some considerations and palette associations. So it's a game for you because you may want to search for these palettes all around Instagram. Let me know if you find them. There are two palettes that are clearly baked gelée, and those are colorful. Those are kind of spring-summer type of palettes. So I don't know if they're going to be released in spring or later on in summer. Those are in the baked gelée formula, is recognizable. There's a warm palette that is called Coral Treasure 88. It reminds me of the Pat McGrath Mothership number 8, the Van Rose 2 palette. It gives me orange juice or watermelon juice, something like that, vibes. Plus, it has a lilac shimmer. It seems very pretty. Nice palette, but a bit warm toned for me. I will try to be strong. These are not my colors. The palette association for this palette is the Holiday Clé de Peau palette. It has the same vibes, but the Chanel one seems brighter. And the formula is the baked gelée, so it's very smooth and forgiving on the skin. Then there's another palette from the same collection because it has the same motif on the pants. That one is a 78 Rivage. That one may be added to my drawer. What I like is the pairing of satin matte camel and a light blue. It's a very fresh pairing. It won't be an immediate purchase. Again, this is in the baked gelée formula. If I want to be strong, I may be able to skip this palette. If we analyze the colors, there's a neutral gold, a silvery topper that is more sheer. That type of topper, I've seen it in many Chanel releases. I have purchased a few Chanel palettes this year, and I already have two palettes that include this exact shade. One is Parure Baroque, and the other one is the new holiday palette, Lumiere Graphique by Chanel, that has that glittery whitish shade. So that is another shade that is not unique at all. And then there's the light blue. Now, I'm not lucky with that color. I don't manage to pull it off. It makes sense for summer. I don't know how much I can use it. It would be just a pop of color, as I said, just for details. But I'm also curious to layer this fresh blue with the brown at the bottom there. The brown is more on the orange side. It's not my favorite. So this is a maybe, but I'm attracted to it anyway. The palette association for this one is the Prada quad. It is called Pure. That one has a similar color combo. Still, we have a orangey brown, and then we have champagne gold and the blue. The blue in the Prada quad is matte. I get along with that baked gelée formula of the Chanel quad much better compared to this cream to powder by Prada, but both of them are not a necessity, are not the type of colors that I tend to use. Do you own this Pure quad by Prada? What do you think about it? Let me know. What instead is going to be purchased as soon as I find it is the more neutral quad. And there's a reason for that. The neutral quad called Éclat de Nuit 388 is another type of formula, is the baked, not baked gelée. From the swatches, it seems the type of baked formula that I love from Chanel, and is the same type of baked formula that we have seen already in the Byzance collection. You see the black and the brown, those have that shiny quality I fell in love with the Byzance collection. Quite innovative and so elegant. Yeah, one pen is a black. I own already a black in this formula. That is the Pat McGrath. The palette association that I do with this is with the Hermès palette Ombres Fumée that I was attracted from, and it was a fail for me. You may want to check my video about Hermès to find out why. Coming back to this palette, why it's so precious? Because of the bottom two swatches here. And nonetheless, the top two colors, that golden shade is not a plain champagne shade, but it has some grunginess in it. I see a greenish quality in that gold that makes it antique gold, and all the colors coordinate so well. This may be my favorite color combo. Much more impactful compared to the Hermès one that says more matte. While these are shiny, the black and the brown are shiny mattes. It's very peculiar, the effect. Vinyl mattes. That would be the best description maybe. And then we have a black and silver. Wow, it's a great quad. This is coming straight away to my collection. The brown is a desaturated camel color. It's yellowish with a grungy quality. This is me in a palette. I like this assortment of the colors. It's even better, in my opinion, than Lumiere Graphique. So this is a 100% purchase. It's what I wanted the Hermès palette Ombres Fumée to be. So it's the exact palette I had in my mind. I'm excited. I'm excited for a brown palette. I'm curious to know what you think about them. See you in my next video. Bye bye.